welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Agnes. I'm a healer, a therapist, psychic channeler, and I'm here to support you in not just bringing in your divine counterpart, but actually to create the happily ever after that you desire. Because I mean, really calling it in is not a big thing because as long as you have a desire, the universe sooner or later will match that desire up. As sooner if you get out of the way, later if you are sabotaging it a little bit. And but what I wanted to create this video about the sabotage part and how not to sabotage yourself and give you some tools that you can use right away in order to align. But most importantly, why I'm here and why I'm creating everything I'm creating is because the big thing is really, and the end goal is really not just to find someone, find, even when we say find the one or bringing your soulmate or your twin flame, is not just manifesting it, is actually what happens afterwards. Because you really want to be with this person forever. Maybe really, like creating something that beyond the old triggers and beyond the old wounded childhood connections and our limitations and the limiting beliefs of not being, enough and loved and lovables and important. And then we have been doing this healing for some of us decades, some of you as well. So no matter how long you have been on your journey to coming back into your true self, into the self-realization of who you truly are, and stepping back into your true power of master manifester, so you actually are able to create that divine union, a love relationship, that deep connection, first with yourself, and then the universe will match you up with your counterpart who is an exact match of who you are. And this has been true forever. That's why our relationships before were also an exact match to who we were. I absolutely can like have a proof of that, and I love to talk about this a lot, especially in the Facebook group, which is a little bit like a more private container. And I just went so deep last week into explaining all my experiences and how I was able to evolve and grow into more and have more and more clarity about what I actually desire to experience in my relationship, what I don't want to experience in my relationship, how I was able to come and create a very clean and honest communication about my needs and my desires, about how I want to be held and seen and heard and understood, and all the connections, the deep connection with intimacy and pleasure, and the mental, the spiritual layers, the emotional layers, the physical layers of a relationship, and how I was evolving through all these past relationships to be who I am today, and to see how I see myself and my relationship today, and my, well, not just love relationship, but all connections, all my friendship and my beautiful soul tribe online and offline. And this is why we are here. So in this relationship, I wanted to give you some tools, and especially awareness, because that is the most important thing you need in order to see what's going on in your life and to be able to shift very fast between, and I would say, when I say shift, I mean align yourself to, oh, here I'm keeping myself in unconsciousness, or in lack of trust, right? Or here's how my inner child is trying to sabotage my true desire. So as I said, the first and most important thing is to bring this awareness into what's going on, because I want you to help you to really create a happily ever after, because it's possible to just grow and grow and evolve and grow together in all these different levels and layers of who you are, because you are creating more and more connection to yourself, and you coming more into your self-realization, and the person who you are with your counterpart as well. So you going and bringing yourself more into your gifts and creating things that was not experienced before on planet Earth. And this is why you are here. This is why you are a way shower of Love 2.0, or this new love relationship divine union blueprint on planet Earth, going beyond the 3D, the 4D, where you are most probably now into the fifth dimensional reality, which is love, and you are love. So you are going to remember that, and this is going to be reflected in not just your love relationship area, but every area of your life. How exciting! So let me just go into and dive into this topic. So I see now, and of course, my love relationship as well, no matter how much, and I did a lot of work on myself. I've been on my journey for 20 years, and I also had these relationships. So I was gaining more and more clarity about my patterns that I inherited from my parents, and also my traumatic childhood, how much it was conditioning my connection, not just the love relationship, but all my connections, how much I was in pleasing and trying to make sure that I am loved, that I am enough, and really it was a lot of work, and my all my limiting beliefs were reflected in to my relationships, like as it's supposed to be. This is how who we are. So I'm here to help you to become aware of that and to come into alignment. So sabotage is why I created this video, because I have seen that at the beginning, when we meet this divine union, when we meet this relationship that we had never had before, our and we start to realize, oh my God, I start to have real feelings. Oh my God, this is so good. This is, better than I could have ever imagined. And that can be a few weeks, probably 2 3 4 months even. Then you are just all in this, like, oh my God, this is just so amazing. So when your real feelings and emotions starts to kick in, your those little parts of you that might not be aligned with what you are creating, with what you are experiencing, might get triggered. We call these parts inner child, right? So if there are leftovers of the integration of your shadow, your inner child, this might be triggered in, and that can come out as your insecurities, as your fears of this being too good to be true, or you trying to test this connection, to test the other, try to trigger it, challenge it, poke it. So your inner child trying to make sure that this is real, that is going to last. So you want to challenge the person to prove you. So I see this a lot around me, and also doing things that doesn't make any logical sense. Obviously, it's not you, the adult you doing it, is really the child trying to, as I said, it's not sabotaging it because it's unconscious. It's just trying to keep herself, himself safe. So those type of mechanism, the protection mechanisms you have might be triggered. So just be aware. Now I created a video called From Triggers to Joy that I'm going to tag here and put in the description box below, because that's the most powerful, really the most powerful tool that I have done a lot. I have learned and tried out many different and certified myself in many different techniques and methods. But truly, the most important is what I have created in Triggers, From Triggers to Joy, and where I am explaining it, that how easy it is for you to hold yourself into unconditional love, to accelerate your own healing, the integration of your shadow, whatever is left over This is why I am creating these videos, and also the Facebook group where I do live workshops and channelings and healings. So you are able to create this decades long relationship where you meet yourself in your gifts and you are evolving on all levels. Like imagine the physical connection, the pleasure, the intimacy keep evolving and evolving and evolving with you for decades, which goes beyond tantra. Why? Because we are creating a completely new blueprint and a completely new connection with our own bodies and consciousnesses. Was of course tantra is 3,000 years old, so we're going beyond that because we're bringing in new consciousness. And then I can just go on and on about all these different levels, which I'm also going to put that in the description box below, because I talked about this in the last video and the one before. So exciting, right? So this is what I just wanted to share. Two things: be aware and join all the support that's out here and there for you that I am creating to help you to to be able to come to a place where you are supported, your story, your challenge, that you are able to share this in a very safe container, that you can get my support, and I can tell you how you can go beyond that, how you can integrate that, how you can embody that, how you can heal that, how you can bring your relationship to levels and layers and consciousness that you have not been able to do before, because this is an ongoing magic and this is part of your purpose. And if this resonates with you, well, you are in the right place. Also, if you like what I'm talking about, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and you also subscribe and you hit the notification bell so you will not miss any content that's coming up, because it is coming up a lot. In next week, we actually going to do in the Facebook group a live workshop on aligning and healing the leftovers of anything that might be there between you and the timeline of you being already in and enjoying in this amazing joy and freedom, your divine union love relationship. So if that feels exciting, we'll join our Facebook group so you can be there live, and also you can ask your questions and you can ask for personal channeling, and there's so much more coming up. So I'm so excited for having you here. Let me know in the comments if you are excited about bringing in your divine union, and if you feel there's anything, or is there anything standing in your way. Are you 100% in your trust? Are you 100% with your heart open? Are you 100%, did you 100% healed your past and your parents and your, like whatever past relationships, and are you fully connected to your body? Are you fully connected to who you are you absolutely trusting the universe that is going to match you up with something beyond this world? Are you actually connected to this, because this is destined, right? And it's something inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. And I should even created a video about that, so you can bring in or take your pendulum and start testing it out for yourself, so your mind gets a little bit more confirmation that, yeah, I know this is how I feel, so this is real, this is true, because it is. And that's why you're listening to this video. So excited. See you soon. Ciao.